So today I'm going to be showing you guys some Mermail combos using the deck profile that I uploaded yesterday. Every card is going to be from that deck profile, of course. I'm saying that because sometimes I get comments on these combo guides like, hey, how come you didn't summon this card or go for this play? It's because I'm not playing those cards. That's the reason 9 times out of 10. So if you're curious as to what cards I'm playing, what the extra trick is, check out the video from yesterday. It'll show the full list. And on to the combo. So first we have a 1-card diva combo that ends on VFD plus Moulin. So it starts off with a normal summon diva, of course. We're going to special summon Prince from the deck. Prince is going to activate to send a Dragoons from our deck to the graveyard, to add a Dragoons from our deck to our hand, and then the Dragoons in the graveyard will add Minstrel. We'll use Minstrel to look at our opponent's hand and take out any card we want, hopefully a hand trap that they didn't use. Then Dragoons effect is going to trigger off of the Minstrel, which will bring us Elemental Lord, or bring us Moulin Glacier, the Elemental Lord, from deck to hand. Now here, very important, do not forget this step. Link the level 1 Neptibus into a Link Karibo because you need it in the graveyard for the Link Cross tokens later, very, very important. Then take the Diva and the Link Karibo and go into Christian Halki Fibrax. Christian Halki Fibrax will summon out Plague Spreader Zombie from the deck, and then since we have 5 waters engraved, we will summon out the Moulin Glacier, ripping 2 more cards from our opponent's hand. So even if we don't hit a hand trap, let's say we use Minstrel and our opponent has no hand traps, and we banish like a card that's not very impactful, Moulin's odds of hitting an impactful card now are higher because it's hitting 4 cards instead of 5 now, if that makes sense. So anyway, we're going to take the Halki Fibrax and we're going to Link Summon, and we're going to summon out Link Cross from our deck, which will also net us 2 level 1 tokens, represented by the Ojamas over here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to Synchro 3 using Plague Spreader Zombie and one of the level 1 tokens to summon Martial Metal Marcher. Martial Metal Marcher's effects can activate. We need a level 3 tuner. Luckily in this case we go through Minstrel, which is a level 3 tuner. If you have another one engraved, you can bring that back, I guess. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to tribute the token to bring back Link Karibo, because as I'm sure you guys know, the tokens off of Link Cross cannot be used as Link Summoning, or for Link Summoning, but Link Karibo gets around that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the Link Cross and the Link Karibo to go into Barricade Board Blocker, because we need 2 machines, being the Barricade Board Blocker and the Metal Marcher, to make a Link 3 summon into Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon. Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon's effect is going to activate, and we're going to summon 3 level 3 tokens. These are all going to be representing the level 3 tokens. The not-Ojama tokens are level 3, I guess, is an easier way to look at it. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to Synchro 9. So we have the level 3 Deep Sea Minstrel, and then 2 level 3 tokens for 9. Now you could go to Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, if you have that card, if you want to play it to rip another card out of your opponent's hand. But I'm playing Ravenous Crocosaur because it lets us draw cards, which is kind of cool, and also because in other combo lines, it's just easier to go to this versus Trishula. So we're going to draw 2 random cards here. So we have 2 random cards in our hand now, which is important because we need to send one to the top of our deck to summon Plague Spreader Zombie from our graveyard. So even though this is technically a 1.5 card combo because you need any card to send to the top of your deck, you do end up drawing at least 1 card from the Crocosaur if you play it. Which is another reason why I like playing it over Trish. Trish is still great if you have room. Main reason I don't play is they don't have room. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to banish the token. We're going to banish the O-Lion and banish the Plague Spreader. And we're going to summon out the Trishula Fusion, which was now EU friendly, I guess. This card was released not that long ago in Battles Legend. And then we have 2 level 9. So you know what we do from here? We just make Calamities. So that's a 1-card Calamities off of Diva. Pretty cool. But, we can make a 1-card Calamities off of Prince, which is really nice. So now let's say you want to do a VFD combo, but you only have Prince. I want to give a shout out to Violet from the Mermail Discussion Discord server for actually bringing the 1-card Neptibus VFD combo to my attention. So shout out to them. But what we're going to do is summon the Prince, of course. Prince's effect will activate to send Dragoons, add a Dragoons, and add a Minstrel. We're going to use Minstrel's effect, of course. Look at our opponent's hand, bring out the Lapis Dragon off of the other Dragoons. Then, very important again, Link Karibo. We're going to link 1 into Link Karibo. Link Karibo is very important for a lot of combos because it can just come back off of Link Cross. And then we're going to link these 2 into Christian Halki Fibrax, which will bring out the Plague Spreader Zombie. And then from here, it plays out the same as the Diva combo. We're just going to link 1 into Link Cross. We're going to get our 2 level 1 tokens over here. We're going to Synchro 3, bring out the Martial Metal Marcher. We're going to use Martial Metal Marcher to bring out a level 3 tuner. In this case, Minstrel. We'll take the token, tribute it, and bring back Link Karibo, which will then let us link with the Link Cross and the Link Karibo into a generic machine link 2 Barricade Board Blocker. Take the 2 machines that we have to make a Link 3 summon, into the Auroradon, which will get us the 3 level 3 tokens. Now, this one is actually kind of a 1.5 card combo, I guess. Actually, no, it's not a 1.5 card combo because it kind of is, but you still get the draw because we're going to use 2 level 3 tokens and the 1 Crocosaur, or excuse me, 2 level 3 tokens and the 1 Minstrel to summon Crocosaur, which will get us any 2 random cards here, which we will then top deck one of them, bring back the Plague Spreader Zombie, and then we're going to banish the token, banish the Plague Spreader Zombie, banish the Auroradon, bring out Trishula Fusion, overlay for VFD. So you start with 1 card, and you still end with 1 card in your hand, and you have a VFD on board. So if you have extenders, you can do other things, which is pretty cool. Now I want to show you a Teus Dragoon combo, one of my favorite Teus Dragoon combos like ever in Mermail. It's actually a really cool combo. So this combo has a couple of variations you can do. I'm going to show you one combo that lands you on 2 Omni Negates and a VFD, which is pretty cool. So what we're going to do, although this is susceptible to hand traps, of course, because if they Ash the Dragoons or whatever, you want to be careful with this play, basically. You want to only go for this play if you know you can pull it off. So discard Dragoons, special summon Abyss Teus, both effects are going to activate, and we're going to actually get Abyss Pike, and we're going to get the Prince, but Prince is not going to be our normal summon. Our normal summon will be the Abyss Pike. This combo is a variation of the combo that Abyssshire showed a long time ago, like pre-Etco, with Core Anemone and stuff, but this one's pretty different. So it starts out the same, but it changes a lot. So we're going to use Pike's effect, discard the Prince. Prince's effect will bring back the Dragoons, and Pike will search for level 3 water, in this case Crusadia Arborea. We're going to overlay the Abyss Pike and the Dragoons, and we're going to make Bahamut Shark as our 4th summon, by the way, which is pretty neat because we don't go to Minstrel in this combo, but we do get a negate before the 5th summon, so it does play through Nibiru because we have that negate, but it's not as resilient to hand traps as a lot of the other combos would be that would go for Minstrel. So we use Bahamut Shark's effect to bring out Toad, and then the effect of Dragoons will activate because it's detached from Bahamut Shark, and we're going to bring out Lapis Dragon because we need a tuner here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the tuner and the Bahamut Shark, make a link 2, and we're going to go into our Christian Halki Fibrax. We don't need to go to Link Kribo in this combo too, which is kind of nice. Halki Fibrax is going to activate. We're going to summon out a Plague Spreader Zombie, and we're also going to special summon the Crusadia Arborea from our hand to the zone that Halki Fibrax points to. Then we're going to Synchro 9, Abyss Teus and Plague Spreader Zombie. This is why I like to play the Crocosaur over the Trishul, because in this situation you can't summon Trishul, you have to summon Croco Dragon, but you only draw 1 card, which is not as good, but still pretty cool. Then from here we're going to link the Halki Fibrax, and we're going to go into Link Cross. Link Cross is going to get us the 2 level 1 tokens. We will Synchro with the level 3 Arborea and the level 1 token to make a level 4, which is going to be, of course, Herald of the Arclight. Now from here what we're going to do, that card that we drew we can send back to the top of our deck, or any other card we have, to bring back the Plague Spreader Zombie. And then from here, we can banish the Link Cross token, banish the Link Cross, banish the Plague Spreader Zombie, and we're going to summon out the Trishula Fusion. We're going to overlay these 2 and go into the VFD. I really like this combo. Yes, it is a Teus Dragoons combo, and Teus Dragoon combos can get you to so many different things ever since Teus really came out, to be honest. However, what I like about this variant is I've seen other Teus Dragoon combos that end on similar boards where it's 2 Omni Negates and the VFD, whether it be Red Eyes Dark Dragoon or Vorlot Savage Dragon, swapping out with either of these 2 cards. But those play bricks, those play the Mecha Phantom Beast cards. I do want to test that though a bit more, the Mecha Phantom Beast cards, because while it is brickier, I do think it has a little bit of a higher ceiling because those bricks, if you don't draw them, allow you to make a lot more crazier plays. But all of Teus Dragoons, you can get to this board, which is really, really nice, because your opponent's going to need a lot to break this. Now I want to show you a variation of this. So it's not going to end on VFD. Let's say you're playing against a deck where VFD just isn't that impactful. You would go for this. Now while this is a 2-card combo, it works best if you have a full hand of 5. These cards can be literally any card. It doesn't matter. Let's say you're going first, you're going to draw your 5 cards. This is your hand. Teus Dragoons, 3 random anything. With this particular hand, there's definitely an argument to play Pot of Avarice, because you can Avarice to draw even more cards, because you're going to need cards to discard off of Croco Dragon, because Croco Dragon stays on board with this combo. So, discard Dragoons, special summon Abyss Teus. We're going to start off the very same way. We're going to bring out our Pike and Prince. We're going to summon Pike, use Pike's effect, discarding the Prince. Prince will bring back the Dragoons, and Pike will get us the Crusadia Arborea to our hand. We're then going to overlay again for Bahamut Shark for the 4th summon, and then on the 5th summon, we are going to get out the Totally Awesome to play through the Nibiru, And we're also going to get the Dragoon Search, which in this particular situation, we're going to go for the Lapis Dragon yet again, because, you know, we need the tuner. And then we're going to make a Link Summon using the Bahamut Shark and the Lapis Dragon, just like before. Go into Halki Fibrax. Halki Fibrax is going to bring out the Plague Spreader Zombie, and we're going to special summon the Arborea from our hand. We're going to Synchro 9 again. All this is the same as before. And we're going to go into Croco Dragon, drawing us any random card. This one doesn't really matter too much because that's going to be what we send back for Plague. Then we're going to go into the Link Cross yet again, which is going to get us the 2 level 1 tokens. And then we're going to Synchro Summon level 9 using the Crusadia Arborea and the level 1 token. That's going to get us the Herald of the Arclight. Then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to send any card to the top of our deck to bring back the Plague Spreader Zombie. But in this particular situation, we're just going to Synchro 3 anyway, because we can't go to IP Masquerena with a token, so I don't know why I spent time looking at that. We're going to summon out the Martial Metal Marcher. Martial Metal Marcher is going to bring back any tuner. It doesn't really matter. In this situation, I'm going to bring back Lapis Dragon because it has the highest defense. And then we're going to take the Lapis Dragon and the Martial Metal Marcher, and we're going to Link Summon into the IP Masquerena, which needs 2 non-link monsters. And then from here, basically what we have is we have the Pop with Croco Dragon to discard 2 cards in Pop. We can take the Masquerena and the Link Cross and go into a Unicorn on our opponent's turn and discard the other card for another interruption. And then we have 2 Omni Negates, so that's 4 interruptions. But what else we can do is, let's say we use the Croco Dragon Pop, discarding the 2 random cards. Right after that, we can actually make a Link 4 and go into an Appaloosa using the Masquerena, the Croco Dragon, and the Link Cross, and get a 3 negate Appaloosa. So we have 3, 4, 5, basically 6 interruptions in that case. But of course, this combo is a bit more volatile. It requires extra cards in your hands for the discard. And it's just a fun, cool combo that I really, really like. I think it's really fun because you have that VFD option, or you have the other option in decks that VFD isn't great against. So that'll be it for today. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new. I will see you all next time, and bye-bye.